Welcome to our Friday oil drip chat. Today, the weather has changed and we have shut all of our windows and turned on our heat. Have you done the same at your house?
We have. The other night, Merle said, I think we need something to take the chill off. So we have.
Yes, us too. I couldn't handle it anymore. I bundled up during the day, but finally last night I was like, I can't get warm. I have to turn it on.
Yep.
So it's that time of year, which means now we're probably going to start dealing with certain allergies that we didn't have to worry about when we had our windows open.
Definitely. If I can remember, well, like if they were burning something down off the garden, and it's like, oh, I have to have the windows closed because that really bothers me, that smoke coming in the window. So that's not one of my favorites.
No, I think I've seen the ragweed, a lot of the yellow ragweed out there, and then I think it's also Queen Anne's lace, the white flower. I think those are still in bloom, so those cause some issues for people.
And I think there's you'll see like goldenrod in the fields.
Oh yeah.
Lots of it.
Yeah.
Right.
But in our homes, when we shut the windows and we kick on the heat, then we kind of stir up all of that dust that may have settled. And so we may have a little bit of, that in the air. Some people are very allergic to the dust. I don't know if it would be any different between the air conditioning and the heat, but we haven't had our air conditioning on for a while. We've been just fresh air. So that can still stir up things that we haven't had in the air. So I think the good part is we do have our oils that we can help combat any of those issues that we might have. So what do you think are some of the things you might be feeling and maybe you haven't put it back to, it could be an allergy right now. What do you think some of the symptoms someone might feel?
I think one of them is a runny nose. I mean, it's not due to a cold or it's just, I don't know why it is when I go into Kroger's, I am fine, nothing, but there's something in that store. By the time I get close to the checkout, I have a drippy nose and it's like, what in the world, and of course, in this day and age, you're like, oh, people are going to think I'm,
Yeah, right.
So, right. And it's like, it's nothing to do with that. There's just something in the air. And so, and I know that like, we've walked and bundled up these just yesterday morning and last week and so even in by the time I'm walking outside, well, a drippy nose, great, and it's just part of the season, I guess.
Yeah. So it could be runny nose, it could be your eyes watering or itchy eyes. It could be, maybe you feel like you have a little distress when you try to breathe. Could be a headache.
It could be just a little tickly cough, not, just a little tickle that all of a sudden catches you.
Yeah. So what that is our body saying, oh, there's something foreign and I need to protect myself. So it creates histamines. And those histamines create all of these reactions that we're having. So it's your body working the way it should work, but none of them really feel great. It doesn't feel great to have the runny nose or the itchy eyes or a headache or anything like that. So what we have that you can naturally reach for are essential oils or even blends that we have that have the natural properties of being antihistamines. So they tell our body, it's okay, you don't need to produce these, and help us to soothe whatever's going on. So what do you think of when you think of allergies? What think of an oil or a blend?
Maybe probably I think of the blends quite a bit. I use Breathe all of the time because I have tended to have some, some sinus issues, some things, always going on. And so a few years ago, somebody suggested I do Breathe. And so every morning and every night, that's my cup my hands and do Breathe. So that's my big one that I've always used. But as far as my drippy nose, I carry tea tree melaleuca with me.
Okay.
And I've started, even before going in the grocery store, actually putting a bit of that melaleuca right across the bridge of my nose, and that one has helped a lot for me too.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's good. Yeah, I guess when I think of an antihistamine, which oil that is, I always think of lavender. Like immediately,
Okay.
lavender is the one that comes to my mind. But it's part of that blend, the Breathe blend, the peppermint's in there, and the I don't think melaleuca is, but I believe
no, but I think Ravenstera is it, and then maybe eucalyptus. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'd have to look. I'm like,
yes, eucalyptus and peppermint. No, tea tree is in here. I was wrong. I don't know why I didn't think it was in here, but it is. Well,
yeah. So
yes. So if you are somebody who doesn't care for maybe the smell of Breathe for some reason, some people don't like the smell of eucalyptus and peppermint. So maybe if Breathe is one where you just don't like the smell of it, and you'd rather just take the blend internally, you could make up your own combination and put it in a capsule. But you can also just use, if you have these, the doTERRA Triese. So that's the perfect soft gel with the oils in it for the allergies. And I was going to see, it says serving is just one, but I think it's as needed. So if one doesn't do it, then you can, take an additional until you feel the relief from it. But that's a great option.
I think the directions say to take 1 to 2 per day as needed. So you can easily.
Yeah. So, and then you can also just diffuse your Breathe in the house. If you've just shut those windows, you can also diffuse that Breathe so you get that relief in the air as well. So
I often like to diffuse it at night. That's one I really do.
Yeah, it's a nice one at night too. Open up those airways and help you breathe well while you rest. Yes, it's a good one for that.
But I also like the Breathe stick. And so if it's really starting to bother me a little bit at night, I will actually apply this to my chest area. And so I found that is very helpful too. So
yeah, and I forgot the Breathe cough drops. Those ones are great too for the allergies. I'm always handing those to my kids to take with them to school. Just
Right.
On one of these, if your nose starts to run again, it'll stop that. And so, yes, they're good. I really love those cough drops.
Right.
Much
I know
more-
a few weeks ago, one of my customers had actually texted me and said, "Are they not making Breathe anymore?" And I thought, what? I don't know. She couldn't find it or something. And it's like, oh no, they're still making Breathe.
Oh, yeah.
That one we could not be without. Now, I will tell you that you can't get the Breathe stick right now by itself. It's unavailable unless you already had it in your shopping cart, but you can get the Breathe stick and the drops and the oil together, and at a fairly good price when you put all three of them together. So they're still available. So.
Yeah, that's good. Good.
You know, another thing that I like to do is I keep a bottle of eucalyptus in the shower.
Mm.
And so I actually will take and just open the bottle and breathe it as I get into the shower. And it's just like, okay, it opens up my airwaves as I'm taking that shower. And it really is helping too, that.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, and now that we have this new eucalyptus, I think we can get that one. Can we get that one right now? I don't remember saying, and I might be wrong.
I think, I'm not.
I've got that slide on my computer here. I'll see if I can find it real quick and tell you for sure. But that,
let's see.
yes, eucalyptus is available tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if you don't have that one and you want to try the brand new one, which has even more a variety of species of eucalyptus in it, making it a more powerful version of eucalyptus. And that is tomorrow. You can add that to your cart tomorrow. So that's exciting. Yes. Well, hopefully everybody does stay warm and stays healthy and keeps away those allergies that are coming as we change this season over. And also, I don't know, it might be good to drop some tips too as we are kind of heading into this kind of cold and flu season again. So it just maybe some good reminders that On Guard every day would be great to help boost your immune system, whether that's a beadlet on your tongue or a drop of the oil under your tongue, or maybe you just take that oil and you rub it on the back of your neck. But using that On Guard each day to help boost your immune system as we head into this time of year where we get cooped up inside and we start spreading those little germs around. So, yeah. All right. Well, everybody have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful start to October tomorrow. And we'll be back next month with some more great tips for you.